Sorry ass DJ.
Hey everybody, how you doing out there? And welcome to Ranking the Victims' Deaths Part 2 from Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Now, just real quick before we get to the rest of the ranking here, the top 6, I tried to actually make this one long video like I did with Part 7. I kept editing and editing down and really trying to get going, but I guess I just didn't have enough memory, enough storage to actually do all that there. And like I said, no one's really complained on, I think it was Part 5 and Part 6. I think I had to do them as two-parters there, so why would anybody really complain right now? I think they're just happy when I can get a video out as quickly as I actually can. And hey, if it's once a week, if I can get something out quicker than that, that's actually awesome there. But anyways, I don't want to keep ranting on and on and on here, so I just wanted to say that real quick there, and please enjoy the rest of the ranking here. Number 6 is the deckhand. Now, I gotta say, this is where we're getting to the good part now. So you get the deckhand, where, of course, he's warning people that Jason Voorhees is on this ship here, kind of the next crazy Ralph. At one point, you got Charles, who is trying to find where this guy is and has a flare gun. Like, I don't know if he was going to threaten him with it, if he actually was going to shoot this guy and kill him with the flare gun, who knows. But anyways, he ends up actually in the boat's kitchen, and I don't remember if Charles gets nicked or not, but the guy does push him and has a knife, like he looks like he's about to stab Charles, and he actually runs away. So the thing is that whenever we get some of the survivors who are going to make it to New York, all of a sudden you got the deckhand who comes around the corner, and then all of a sudden he drops the knife, he falls, and there's an axe. This was the axe that Miles actually used, so Jason ended up using that weapon later on this deckhand. The guy falls, and there's the axe in his back there. I thought, yeah, I do enjoy that one. Number 5 is the character Wayne. How he loses his glasses, because he's actually looking for JJ. So he's walking in sort of the boat basement, I like to call it here, and then steam hits his face and knocks his glasses down, and actually not just on the ground, but like knocks it like over the railing, and it goes down who knows how many floors. So this is the whole thing where he unaccidentally shoots the crew member. Jason comes and knocks this guy's camera, again, just like his glasses, over the railing, and this guy's running, and he goes down some steps, and he trips over somebody, which turns out it was JJ. Jason comes, grabs Wayne, and tosses him onto like this control panel that starts sparkling, and then all of a sudden gets caught on fire. He gets caught on fire. Number 4 is JJ. And she's playing the guitar, and, you know, Wayne's actually filming her pretty early into the film. That Wayne's like, oh, I got to go do something for someone else. And JJ's trying to warn him about, hey, all she wants to do is just use you, which he does realize, but it's already too late there. So the thing is, JJ ends up going down into the boat basement there, and she's like, oh, Wayne, you're such an asshole. This would have been such a cool like little music video to kind of actually do here. So the thing is, she has her speaker and she puts it down. She starts playing, actually right behind some steps. She starts playing, and Jason starts slowly coming down the steps there. And then she actually turns around just in time. She screams, and I guess she drops her guitar, and she actually runs down some steps, just like what Wayne actually did there in a different scene there. And the thing is that she comes right towards Jason. Jason has the guitar, and he just smashes her, I'm assuming in the face. Well, they show the aftermath later on, and it doesn't look like her face was completely smashed at all. The way he swings the guitar at the camera, and then you get like this huge like blood splat on the camera, and I just like that. Number 3 is going to be a character, sanitation worker. He is the last one that actually gets killed. You have Rennie and Sean, they're in the sewers, and there's a sanitation worker, and it looked like he was about to like hit them with a wrench and all that there, and they're like, hey, you know, can you get us out? We're actually lost. They're walking, and they're trying to, you know, go as fast as they can to get themselves to whatever the nearest exit is and all that. So Jason actually comes, grabs the stationary worker, actually knocks out Sean there, pulls this guy, and all Rennie can do is just, look upon of horror. And the thing is that you got Jason, who actually has the wrench and hits this guy in the head, and you get the blood splat on the wall. Now, the reason why I like this scene is the whole thing is actually in shadow. And again, just like talking about slow motion in the 80s, sometimes I did really enjoy, I guess, shadow death. I thought that was really cool. Number 2 is a character I'm going to call Boxer Jason, because we have another Jason. The one time that we see him before his death is he's actually boxing with Julius, and of course Julius ends up knocking this guy out. This guy, Boxer Jason, ends up in a sauna, and he has the water, and he pouring it on the hot rocks, a towel over his face, and he's just laying on the bench. So Jason walks in, heavy breathing. The guy thinks it's Julius. So Jason picks up one of the hot rocks and sticks it right in this guy's stomach. And maybe for like a quick 2-second scene, his stomach starts catching on fire there. So, and then really the rest of the time we get kind of an overshot where Jason is holding this guy down, holding the rock in the stomach there, and the guy's like struggling. And I just really do like that. I like the camera shot there, but I almost wish that they would have, maybe hung on, catching his body a little bit more on fire a little longer than just the 2 seconds. But other than that, I really do like it enough to be all the way up here at number 2. Number 1, no shock to anybody, is going to be Julius here, the boxing scene on the rooftop. So we got Julius, who is actually found a payphone, calling 911, saying, I need a call up here as soon as possible. Jason comes around the corner, punches through the glass of the booth there. Julius barely escapes. He climbs up a ladder. He's trying to figure out if he can maybe jump from another ladder. Turns around, and there's Jason standing right there, and he's like, you know what, screw this. So he actually goes towards Jason. He starts kicking Jason's ass. He starts punching him in the stomach, in the chest, punching him in the face. When it just looked like, all he needed was like maybe a little bit more hope, maybe a couple more punches. Maybe he could have actually took Jason and knocked Jason off this building here. What does Julius say? He's heavy breathing. Give me your best shot. Jason grabs him and punches his goddamn head off, rolls into a big dumpster, and I'm just like, man, glorious, just fucking glorious. I really do like that death. Thank you guys so much for watching this Ranking the Victims' Deaths. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.